Hi everyone, welcome back to Kerbal Space Simulator. So, I'm going to continue where I left off. I got a few technologies before I started, and so I have advanced rocketry now, which gives me access to fuel tank, bigger fuel tank, and radial mount liquid engine. I didn't actually use this engine before, so maybe I'll do that now. I also got electrics, which gives me access to solar panels, and some batteries, and illuminator, which are basically lights. They are useful if you're landing on the dark side of the moon, for example, and you can't actually see the ground. And I also got advanced exploration, which gives me the barometer. That's more science basically. You can use this in every biome, in lower atmosphere and upper atmosphere, but only if there is an atmosphere. So I can't use this on the moon, for example. And this also unlocks some ladders. That's going to be useful. Alright. So what are we going to do now? Probably get more science from the moon or Minmus. I might go to Minmus now. Already started the rocket, kind of. I got the final stage. I've been thinking about what exactly to do with these science modules. Because, well, I don't plan doing EVA spacewalk data collection kind of thing. Which means I have to be able to collect the data using the ladders. Which means I could place the mystery goo container in symmetry mode. Where is it? Come on. Right, I could place it in symmetry mode like this and then just not use the one in the back. I should be able to collect data from these two, from the ladder. That should work just fine. So I'll do that. Let's add some solar panels. They should be in... where are they? Not in propulsion. In utility? Right, they should be in utility, there they are. Right, so 3 should be enough, I think. I already got the communotron. I could use some batteries. I think this will block access to the command pod, so that's not such a great idea. Let's see. I guess I could place them down here, but... Alright, well, let's just use them like this, but I need to have access to that barometer and thermometer. Or I'll just stick with 2. That's not exactly very powerful, but it will have to do. Alright. So I'm going to need enough fuel to actually get to Minmus, which means more than before. Do I need anything else for the final stage? Oh yes, some batteries. I don't need the batteries on the actual final stage, because this is just something I'm going to land with. There's no engine there. So I'm only going to use the last decoupler right before I land, when I go back to Kerbin. So batteries can go here. I don't actually need that many. Yeah, this is probably a bit of an overkill. Right. So, what now? Well, engine obviously. So this goes here. I probably need more fuel for this stage. So what's the best way to do that? I could do something like this, in symmetry mode, and then add multiple engines. That might work. I don't actually plan to land with this stage yet. We'll do the landing in some future, but not yet. This is a bit too early, I think. I want to get a few more technologies before I attempt to land. Right, I'm going to grab this. Although, apparently, this actually hurts you more than it helps. So I don't know if I should use the aerodynamic nose cones. I read some really contradicting opinions about this. Some people claim that this actually slows you down. So I don't know about that. Apparently it does. Anyway, engines. So I'll just use the LV909 engine. This goes here. This should be enough fuel for this stage, I think. Although it's not exactly amazing. Right. So this stage is done. Now I need to get this into orbit. Well, I need to get this into Minmus orbit. Because I'll need to have enough fuel to actually get back to Kerbin. And I need this to be stable enough. Let's see. I don't think I can add 4 decouplers and make it work, or can I? Yeah, this overlaps a little bit. So I don't think that's going to work. Probably not. I can try, but I don't think that's going to work because of the overlap. Yeah, I can't even install this. There we go. Let's try in symmetry mode. Yeah, this is not going to work, I think. Or maybe. There is a slight overlap, so the engines might not actually work properly, but we'll try. Do I want one more? Yeah, let's add one more. So this goes here, and this goes here. Okay. And up we go. I need more space. So T45 engine here, just to make this easier to maneuver. I should probably use the inline reaction wheel here, if I can. Yes, it works. So I'll just use T45 engines for this. And now we need some solid fuel boosters, I suppose. Or I can add some liquid engines. Also, I need to fix the stages. Yeah, now I'm confused what I was trying to do with this. This should go here, I think. Yeah, the final stage had 4 engines. Right. So this goes here. Okay, now we need to get this into orbit. I think I'll just use solid fuel boosters for that. I could use this. That should work, in theory. Alright, let's try that. Radial decoupler. Let's see, how many can I bring? 6 might be enough, although I'm not entirely convinced that it will be. I guess I'll just fix the design if it doesn't work. So this goes here, and this goes here. This should be fine on the launch pad. Do I need struts for this? I don't think so. It should be fine without. Let's find out. If it's not fine without, then I'll just fix it. I'm not actually convinced that this is enough fuel, but we'll find out. If it's not, then I guess I'll just add more. Alright, so let's get started. I want to get either to Mon or Minmus. Preferably Minmus, because I've already been to the Mon in the previous part. So it would be nice if this one was a little bit different. Yeah, this doesn't look entirely stable. Yeah, right, that's not exactly what I wanted to achieve there. So I need struts after all, or what? I'm not sure why that didn't work. I mean, I am using the radial decouplers, so what's up with that? Alright, this needs to go on separate stage. That's what's going on. Yep. Okay, let's try that again then. This should work a little bit better now. Maybe the rockets won't go without me. Yeah, you left something on the ground. The pilot. Okay, let's try this again. This doesn't look very stable. Not by any stretch of imagination. But we'll see, maybe it will work. I will be going a little bit too fast. I should have limited the thrust a bit, but I didn't. I'm not going to revert just because of that. So we'll see. Yes, I know this is too fast, or not yet, but it will be. Ideally, you want to go between 200 and 300 meters per second, as far as I know. Otherwise, you're just fighting the atmosphere. Yeah, this will be way too fast. But I'm about to get rid of the solid fuel boosters. There we go. Yeah, there's no way I'll have enough fuel for this. That's just impossible, actually. Yeah, no way this will have enough range to get to Minmus or to the Mon. But let's try. Yeah, there's no way this is enough fuel. It definitely isn't. So can I get some science so this is not entirely wasted? Right. Can I use the barometer? I think I'm in the upper atmosphere right now, if I can actually find it. There it is. So log pressure data, yeah, I can get some science. So at least this ship won't be wasted. Log temperature, I'll do that. I think that's all I can really do. I already observed the mystery go. I think. Apparently not, alright, I'll take that. Yeah, I'm running out of fuel in this stage already. This is not even remotely close to enough fuel to get to Minmus. I need like twice this. If not more than that. It's actually pretty hard to get there with my current technology. I can get to the moon because that's easy. But I need more fuel to get to Minmus. This is clearly not going to be enough. And I think I screwed up my start already. Yeah, I did. So I think I'll just kill the engines and go back down to Earth. I mean Kerbin, not Earth. I'll just get some science while I can. Not much point doing EVA because I already got science from that, I think. Yep, I do. But I need to grab my experiments. Can I actually get any science from the material bay observation? Oh great, I'm floating in space. That's fantastic. Okay, not anymore. That was a bit dangerous. Can I get any science from this? No, I can't. Alright. I'll just collect the data from the mystery goo. Like so. Collect data. And go back in. So now we just need to land, I guess. I don't think I can use anything else. Yeah, I already logged temperature. What about this one? Yeah, I already did that. Alright, so now we just need to land. Which shouldn't be too hard. I might as well get rid of this stage now. And I probably should. So bye. It's been nice knowing you. And down we go. I'll just speed this up a bit. Time warp 4. I'm not using the parachute yet. It's a bit too early for that. I usually do that below 10,000. Alright, let's use that now. One parachute will be enough for a stage like this. And now we just wait to land. Anyhow, I'm going to need a lot more fuel than this. I'm not actually sure if I have the technology yet. I might need better technology. Okay, so here we are. I don't think I ever took ground samples from the water biome, so I suppose I can do that. I don't think I can drown. No, I can't. And let's take surface sample and EVA report. That should be decent science. Let's get back inside. Grab this, go back in. Can I take crew report? Or did I already do that? No, don't overwrite. Okay, give me my science. This is not going to be enough to buy any new technologies, I don't think so. Actually, it might be. We have 74. Is this enough? No, it's not. I need 90 science to get the cheapest technology right now. Alright, I can get the barometer from the launch pad. So I suppose I could do that. Let's do that real quick. That's very easy science and I can get that instantly. Did I ever observe the materials bay on the launch pad? I'm not sure about that. Let's find out. Observe materials bay. Give me science. Yeah, I don't think I did this. Let's use the barometer. And did I use the thermometer on the launch pad? Let's find out. Okay, how much science is that? Well, I get 90. 87. Well, that was close. I don't really need any specific technology for 90. Some of them could be useful. Advanced construction. Yeah, I don't think I need anything specific from this. What else? Heavy rocketry. I don't really need this either. Fuel systems. Not really. I could use this engine, but I don't think it's useful for me right now. So I don't really need that science right now. Okay, let's try to build something that could get to Minmus, perhaps. That sounds useful. I'm not actually sure how to go about that, honestly. I guess I'm going to need a lot more fuel. I guess so. So, let's see. Oh yeah, I can use this fuel tank. This is 360 liquid fuel, right. Let's use that then. This goes here. And this goes here. Okay, that works. Then add some more. I don't think this is overkill. And then I can add solid fuel boosters on top of this. I think I'll need some struts for this, that's for sure. Because this is not going to be very stable. I can tell you as much. Let's use the T30 for that, but I will get the reaction wheel because it's going to be very hard to maneuver otherwise. What? Why can't I add this? There we go. Yeah, why can't I add this like that? And now it works? I have no idea why it didn't work the previous time. That makes no sense. So T30, this goes here. I need to fix my stages. Yeah, I can't add the engine now in symmetry mode, why? And now it works? I have no idea what's the logic behind that. Okay, these three need to start together. Let's get some struts, because this is not going to be very stable, I can tell you as much. I can add the nose cone, but I might be shooting myself in the foot with this. Right, struts, before I forget about that. I don't need too many, just to make this stable enough to not fall apart. So I can add one up here and I can add some down here. And that should be enough to keep this stable, I hope. I guess we'll find out when we start or when we crash. And now I could use some solid fuel boosters. So 6 should be enough, I think. Probably. So this goes here, and this goes here. I have a bad feeling about this rocket, but maybe it won't be that bad. Famous last words. Okay, solid fuel booster. I think I'll need some struts for this one. So this goes here, and this goes here. Alright, and struts. And all of these engines need to start at the same time. And this needs to detach at the same time. Right. I hope this is going to be enough. It should be. Let's add some struts, because this is not going to be stable enough without. So same deal as before, one at the top and one at the bottom. Come on. Alright. So question is this going to start or not? Let's call this KSS experimental. And let's get started. Okay, so I cut 2 failed launch attempts out of the video because my maneuver nodes simply weren't working properly. I'm not sure why. I spent a little bit too much time trying to fix it, so I decided to remove that. I changed my design a little bit. I'm using 9 solid fuel boosters now. This should be more than enough fuel, I think. So anyway, let's start again. The goal here is to get to Minmus and then get back with some science. But we won't be getting there if I won't be able to get my maneuver nodes working. We won't be getting anywhere. It's possible to get to the moon manually, I suppose. Anyway, let's get started. So hopefully this is going to be enough fuel. I'm using 9 solid fuel boosters, then I got another stage with 6 liquid engines. And then I have yet another stage with 4 liquid fuel engines. And then I got my final stage, also with 4. And my command pod doesn't have any fuel or engines. I'm just going to use that to actually land back on Kerbin. Anyway, I will run out of solid fuel at around 4,000 meters above the ground, maybe 5,000. Which is okay-ish. I need to get a good orbit without using too much fuel, so that's the goal here. I'll wait until I'm about 1,000 meters above the ground before I start turning. I do hope this is going to be enough fuel. The goal here is not to land on Minmus, just to get into orbit, get some science and come back to Kerbin. That's the goal here. I could maybe land with the technologies that I have right now, but that will be pretty hard. It's actually easier to land on Minmus, but Minmus is a little bit further away than Moon. And it's easier to land on Minmus because of gravity. Right, let's start turning. Not too much, just slowly. So like this. I need a decent orbit without wasting too much fuel. So we'll try to make that happen. I don't want to turn too fast, but this should be okay. Let's see if the maneuver nodes are actually working now, because as I said, they were not working before. Okay, that seems to be fine. I can see the blue vector, that's good. I couldn't see it before, and I have no idea why. It just wasn't working properly. Alright, let's remove that. Before I get confused about it, or before I try to actually use that, that would be bad. 25 kilometers, alright. I'll just go like this until around 30 kilometers, 35. And then turn a little bit more. Okay, T-minus 35. I can actually turn a little bit more already. I don't want to overdo it. I need a decent orbit. 40 seconds. I'm almost out of fuel in this stage. 40 kilometers. Yeah, I won't be turning more for now. I'm about to run out of fuel here. Okay, I have 2 more stages of fuel. I'm not actually sure if this is going to be enough to get to Minmus. I have some serious doubts about that. But we shall see. 60 kilometers. Decent. I'll try to use no more than maybe half of this stage worth of fuel, but I can already see that's not going to happen. 89, 90, okay, that's good. Okay, let's kill the engines now. Now I'll wait until about T-minus 30. I can't use time warp bigger than ×4. Apparently it's possible to force bigger time warp, but I don't remember how, so I won't be doing that. I just need to wait. ×4, I don't want to overdo it either, because if I miss the node, I'll be landing back on Kerbin. Or crashing back on Kerbin. Yeah, I still can't use time warp bigger than 4. T-minus 1 minute 20 seconds. Come on. Yep, it's not happening, I can't use bigger than ×4. Well, I'm almost there anyway, so there's no point using time warp bigger than 4 anyway. Okay, let's burn prograde. Hey, I might actually get a decent orbit. Won't be the best one ever, but it should be kind of okay-ish. 105. Yeah, this should be pretty decent. Let's keep an eye on that. Okay, that's not too bad, could have been better. I had really good orbits before. I actually had one that I had to cut out of this video because the nodes weren't working and I spent like 20 minutes trying to fix them. Anyway, how do we get to Minmus now? I can set Minmus as my target, like this, and now I'll have to adjust my orbital inclination. So if I look at these nodes, I have descending node and ascending node, and I can see that the difference is 3.5 degrees. So I need to adjust my orbit that much. Which I can do using maneuver nodes, but this is the part that just wasn't working. I'm not sure if it's going to work now. Let's just get there first. Okay, now I can stop. Now I'm supposed to see the vectors, but I'm not seeing them now. Alright, let's try this. So this is what I need to do. And I need this to be at 0 degrees. 0.3, it doesn't need to be exactly at 0. 0.3 is probably fine. 0.1. Okay, I see the blue vector now. This is the point where I just didn't see the blue vector on my navigation and I had no idea why. I spent like 20 minutes trying to fix that and I had no idea why it's not working. Right, I'm not at the proper node now. I have to redo this. Alright, we'll redo this then. So let's try that again. No, that's not how it goes. This is how it goes. There we go, 0.1, that's fine. So where's the blue vector now? There it is, alright. So node in T-minus 14 minutes. I'll just position myself properly. I need to not use too much fuel for this, but it shouldn't use too much. I'm mostly worried about actually being able to get back to Kerbin. I was going to say Earth. I'm not sure if I'll have enough fuel to actually get to Minmus, get my science, and then get back to Kerbin. But we'll see. Okay, T-minus 30 seconds. This should be good enough. Okay, this is definitely good enough. I don't need to use too much fuel for this, just a little bit. Okay, this should be fine. Let's remove that node. What's the difference now? Come on. 0.0. Okay, that's perfect actually. This is exactly what I need. Now I need to add another node and actually get to Minmus. So let's try to make that happen. Even if I can't get back to Kerbin, I can still get science because I have the communotron with me. So I can do EVA reports and transmit them back to Earth, or I mean back to Kerbin for 100% science. Okay, so the way this works is that you get told where the closest encounter is, and you just have to move this around to get actual encounter. There's the Minmus encounter. Now I just need to wait. Oh wait, this is already the node? Okay. Right. That's a bit too early. Yeah, I think I'll just redo this. Let's redo this again. So this is where the node needs to be. Let's try that again. Yeah, so this is the target position at closest approach. If I move this around, these markers will move around as well. Now I just need to get this done right. So let's try to get this done right. Okay, this is fine. Now I just need to wait. Yeah, node in T-minus 35 minutes. I just need to go around. Alright, we'll go around. I can use time warp times 100 now, so that's useful. I need to not overshoot it though. So 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's slow this down a little bit. So estimated burn time is 24 seconds, which means I'll start doing it at around minus 15. So right about now, okay. I need to actually find the blue vector first. To be around here, there it is, alright. So let's do this. Yeah, I'm already a little bit late, but it should be fine. I don't need that much precision. Fortunately, I won't have to use a lot of fuel for this, so that's good. I don't have much fuel left. And I need to get some science from this. Okay. Let's kill the frost a little bit. A little bit more. Oh yeah, I lost the stage. Great, okay, this is my last one. A little bit more, come on. We're almost there. 20. 15. 5. There we go, okay, I think I got Minmus encounter. Yep, so we won't be landing. We'll just get some science from the orbit. Now I need to not overshoot it. I don't want to use too big of a time warp. Times 1000 is more than enough. Let's get a bit closer. I don't have a lot of fuel, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get back to Kerbin. We can just get science from high orbit. Maybe. Without actually getting into stable orbit over Minmus, because I really don't have a lot of fuel left. I do have some, but I'm not convinced that's actually enough. Right, well, let's try. We are already here. So let's try doing that. Yeah, I don't want to overshoot this. Okay, there we are. How much fuel would we actually need to get into low orbit? Okay, not that much. This should be fine then. I don't remember the exact value of low orbit over Minmus, but I think it was below 30 kilometers because Minmus is pretty small. So we need to get below 30-40 kilometers above Minmus to actually get EVA reports from low orbit. 35, 17. Yeah, I'll need a little bit of precision here. I don't need the maneuver to be perfect, as in I don't need the maneuver node to be perfect. Right, node in T-minus 1 hour 42 minutes. Now we need to wait for that. I'm still a little bit worried that I won't have enough fuel to actually get back to Kerbin, but we'll see about that. Now I need to be careful with time warp. If I overshoot this, I won't get another chance. So 1000, slow down a bit. I'll just wait properly. 8 minutes, 7 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, slow down to 0. Let's do this. This won't use a lot of fuel, fortunately. So hopefully I'll have enough left. Well, it will use quite a bit. Okay, stop. This is a bit too much, I think. Yeah, this is way too much. Yep, now I need to burn retrograde, actually, to fix this. No, hold on. I'm doing it wrong. I need to burn prograde, not retrograde. Yeah, I think I already screwed this up. I still have quite a bit of fuel. Stop. Yeah, I do have the inline reaction wheels. Actually, no, I don't. Not on this stage. Okay, I'll just use low thrust. I need around 30 kilometers. I don't want to crash into the mountains above Minmus, because Minmus has very high mountains. I think they go up to 10 kilometers, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, now we need to verify if this is actually low orbit above Minmus. I'm not convinced. I think I need below 30 kilometers, but we will find out. 35. I'll just wait and okay, we are going back up. So 35. Let's see if this is actually low orbit. So EVA report. No, high over Minmus. So this is still high orbit, even though we are 35 kilometers above it. Let's do some reports. So I'll use this one. Yes, we'll keep that. I'll use the materials bay in low orbit, because that should be worth more science. I can't use the thermometer, or can I? No, I can't. This won't give me anything? No, it won't. Anyway, crew report. Let's do that. Get out of here, grab the data and go back in. Okay, I need to fix my orbit again. So I'll just burn retrograde at the apoapsis. I don't need to burn a lot, just a little bit. I need to go below 30 kilometers, as I said. I'm pretty sure the low orbit, in case of Minmus, is below 30 kilometers. So let's do a little bit more. Yeah, this is already too much. I'm pretty sure this is going to be low orbit. And we'll do more reports there. Yeah, don't go too far. Okay, 27. Let's check it out. So this is, yes, just above Minmus slopes. I'll try to get different biomes if possible, but I need to save my fuel. I mean, I could just get into low proper orbit around Minmus and get all the biomes that I can, but I really don't have a lot of fuel, so I'd rather not. I can transmit this data back to Kerbin, and this is how it's done kind of properly. So let's actually do that. I'll grab the data first. So yeah, let's actually transmit that, just in case I crash or something like that. I can get 100% value from these reports, so that's what I'm going to do. I have enough electric charge and I have the solar panels, so that's fine. This will be really nice science. And one more. Okay, good. I think that was the last one. Let's grab the materials bay. I only have one, so this should be worth quite a bit. 100, but I actually need to bring this data back to Kerbin if I want to get full value. Observe mystery go. I'll take that. EVA. Hold on, did I use that twice? I'm not sure actually. I can check that. Hold on, I'm not sure if I didn't do the same thing twice. Review data. This is high in space over Minmus, and this is low in space over Minmus. I just want to make sure that I won't get same report twice. Yeah, okay, this is not the same report. Let's grab this data then, like so. Collect. Because I will be getting rid of this entire stage before I land. And I need to do the same with this. Come on. Collect data. There we go. Now, I could use some different biomes. Can I use thermometer now? Yes, I can. Alright then, let's do that. Now I'll see if I can get some different biomes. Greater floods, so I can do that again. Now I can also do crew report. No, I can't. Right. Crew report doesn't work that way. So let's wait a little bit longer. And try to do it a few more times. I just need the different biomes. Greater floods does the same thing again, I think. Yeah, does the same thing again. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, I should transmit it back to Kerbin. We'll do that in a second. I already have this one. Let's transmit that back home. So review stored data. This is 100%. We're keeping this. And we're keeping this. Now I'll just need to get back home. This is going to be worth a lot of science, and then I can come back to Moon and Minmus for even more. Midlands. Nice. So more science. Review stored data and transmit. We are running low on electric charge, so that might be a problem. But we will grab as many reports as possible. Right, I can't accelerate outside. This is still the same. I'll just wait until I get out of low orbit. I know Minmus has a lot of biomes, same with Moon. These are major sources of science in the early game and in the mid game. Nice, lowlands. 10.13 electric charge, this should be enough. So let's transmit it back home again. Keep this. Okay, 2.13. We are on the dark side of Minmus, so that's why the solar panels aren't actually doing anything. Because the sun is not reaching here. We are about to get out of low orbit. Yeah, this is already high orbit, I think. Yeah, as you can see, so 30 kilometers is exactly it. Now we need to get back to Kerbin, which might be a little bit challenging in this situation. But we'll try to get it done. I'm not sure what the best way to go about this is. Yeah, my orbital inclination is not exactly ideal. Okay, let's see. I think the node needs to go around here. Let's try that. I'm not sure what the most optimal way is fuel-wise. I can't really afford to use too much fuel. Yeah, this is definitely not what I want to do. Not even remotely close. This might work, kind of. Alright, well, let's try doing that. I need to do something instead of just sitting here. So node in T minus 18 hours. This is probably like the worst way to actually do it, but again, I don't want to just sit here for I don't know how long. Obviously. So we just need to wait this long. And not overshoot it, hopefully. Alright, that's a bit too much. Right, well, I overshot it already, but I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, that's not exactly what I had in mind. Oh well, let's just do it like that. I'll just abandon this mission or terminate this mission if I have to. Right, now we're in orbit. But it's not exactly good. Is this enough fuel? I hope so. Alright, let's find out. I think this is going to be enough fuel. How much do I have? Yeah, I have quite a lot. Can I actually get any data in here? Let's see, can I get crew report? No, this is considered to be high in space over Kerbin, right. which means I can't get anything useful here. Alright, that's fine. Let's just get back to Kerbin with our science. I'll be happy if we can do that. And here we are. Almost. Doesn't need to be perfect, but I'll try to not overshoot. 7 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, this is good enough. I actually overshot just a tiny little bit, but that's only 15 seconds. Doesn't need to be perfect. There it is. Stop, 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 stop. Come back here. 200. I think we have that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have that. So let's go back home with our science. I already got quite a lot of science because, well, I transmitted it back to Kerbin. Okay, this is fine. Now I won't be using time warp beyond maybe 100 or 1000 when I get closer to Kerbin, because you remember what happened last time? I just went straight through Kerbin or something. I'm not sure what happened there, but if you use extreme time warp while doing something like this, the game just doesn't register that you're entering Kerbin's atmosphere. That's what happened to me quite a few times. So I'm trying to be careful with extreme time warps. Okay. I can dump this stage, and yeah, I should. In fact, I have to, because one parachute is definitely not enough. I don't really need any fuel. I don't need my engines anymore, because, well, the atmosphere will do the rest. I just need the parachute. So let's dump that. And now we wait to get back down. I might be able to take a surface sample if I land on the actual surface. I don't have surface samples from every single biome on Kerbin, but nah, we'll land in the ocean, it seems. Alright, now we just need to land successfully. I'll wait until I'm below 10,000 and then use the parachute. So this was quite a successful expedition. This was actually more successful than I expected it to be when I was starting or launching. It wasn't perfect, but hey, we should get quite a lot of science from this. In fact, I think we'll get at least 300-400? I think it's going to be more than that. I'm terrible at estimating how much science I'll get. But this should be a lot. I got several EVA reports from low orbit. I do have the data from the Mystery Go and from Materials Bay. Right, let's not screw this up with excessive time warp. I'll just use ×1 now and probably just cut this part from the video. Or speed it up. There we go, it worked. Okay, here we are, back on Kerbin. How much science is that? 200, please. Okay, we have a total of 524 to spend right now. That's awesome. Very nice. So that means we can get quite a few technologies. Even the more expensive ones. That's going to be very useful. I could even get field science. I don't think that's going to be super useful for me right now. Actually, it won't. But I might get advanced electrics. There are quite a few options here. I could get fuel systems. I guess I'll think about it before the next part. But this was a very successful expedition, more successful than I expected. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.